Hello and welcome to another edition of Mama's Gone Wild. I'm Nikki Woods.
I'm Mary Boyce.
And today we are talking to Nadia Jones, who has made it an art of taking a blog and monetizing it, I guess, and showing others how to do the same. She is also one of the founders, correct me if I'm wrong, of the Niche Parent Conference.
That's correct.
That is correct.
I am the founder of the Niche Parent Conference.
The founder. Okay. Niche is always such a funny word for me.
I like it though.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. It's catchy. So tell us about blogging, how you got started and where you are today, and then we'll talk about the Niche Parent Conference in a little bit. But tell us how you're able to take a blog, write a blog, and then make money from it.
Please.
Sure. So I started blogging 7 years ago on a group blog when I was a lawyer mom. And I was just sharing my struggle on what it was like to be a mom of 2 and then 3 children and trying to balance work and life. And the blog quickly received a lot of different rewards. And then before you knew it, I was attending press trips to participate in some really fun activities. And then I was also getting paid to blog. So that was 7 years ago, and I'm still going strong and having a great time blogging.
So when you say getting paid to blog, who was paying you and how did that come about?
So basically it started about 1 year or so into blogging. Now this is 2007 when a lot of brands realized that bloggers were influential and that we had an audience that wanted to hear about what we were doing and the products that we loved. So a lot of PR agencies would reach out to us, and then at first they would give us like free products, like, hey, test this out and write about it on your blog. And then when, a lot of bloggers got smart and realized that people are actually buying these products, and we're also media, just like other media outlets. So brands started to pay us to write about the blog, different products. And then, of course, if you liked the product, then you would write a favorable review. And some bloggers, if they didn't like it, then they would say, no thanks, this isn't really something that I would truly buy anyway. So then they would decline the opportunity.
Okay, cool. So how do you suggest them? Because I guess there's a lot of people out there that blog and don't get paid for it and don't get to test products and all that kind of stuff. How did you set your blog up differently, or what did you do that makes yours, I don't know what the word is, but makes companies more interested in using you as a blogger?
So I just did a presentation to Mocha Moms Incorporated for a group of moms that asked the very same question that you did. And their question is, how do I even start blogging, 1, and then 2, how do I make money? So basically you start, you set up shop, you get your .com, and then you start to build your audience. And so you start to build your audience by reading other blogs, commenting, following people on Twitter, and just starting a two-way conversation. And then posting regularly. So if you post 2 or 3 times a week, then your readers are going to come back, and you're going to start to have what they call influence and clout. And then once you have clout, that basically means that you're able to engage people on Twitter and on Facebook and on other social platforms. And you have a voice. And your voice is something that the brands want to pay for, and they'll pay anywhere from $500 and up for you to write a post, either as a brand ambassador or to a sponsored post for a particular product.
Yeah, and you know what? They even have, I just figured out what my clout score is, and they even have like a company that scores your clout.
Yes.
That's pretty doggone good.
It is, because blogging is important. When you look at the number of not just people, but women that are online blogging, and BlogHer did a survey last year where they did a study on over 2,000 women to find out whether or not what women were saying on social networks was influential in purchasing decision, and overwhelmingly the answer was yes. Mm-hmm. So 81% of women said that they were influenced when a mom blogger or a female blogger wrote about a product to either want to buy that product themselves or would buy it. So brands realize that, and so through blogging, they can connect with bloggers and connect with the target consumer, and really leverage our audience.
So you're doing a cool thing because you're sort of focusing on African Americans and people of color and helping them figure this out. How far behind are we on this? I mean, is there a big gap?
Actually, we're very far ahead, so I'm glad that you asked that question. So I do a lot of consulting on multicultural marketing because that is where my niche and passion is. So when you look at social media use, we have African Americans going using social media at a much higher rate than Latinos and also Caucasians. And when I say much higher, the gap is pretty much closing. So there's 68% of African Americans use a social network, as opposed to approximately 61% of Caucasians. But when you look at Twitter use, for example, the numbers double when you're comparing African Americans on Twitter to Caucasians on Twitter.
I mean, they even have terminology, Black Twitter, because
yes,
it has become...
Or urban Twitter.
Yeah. But I think my question was not just that, but as far as making money on it, is that, I'm talking about closing the gap on that. Are we making as much money also?
Through blogging?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the numbers are increasing, yes. So at the Niche Parent Conference, what I focus on is African American and Latina parent bloggers. And the reason why I do this is because we women hold the purse strings in the household, and then also we're a very large demographic when you combine women of color and parent bloggers. So brands are like scrambling, like, how can I reach mom bloggers, because I want to market my product to this very influential consumer. And so I provide them that opportunity at the Niche Parent Conference, where I have about 200 diverse parent bloggers that come together, not just to network with each other, but also to network with brands that want to reach them and offer them these paid opportunities.
Gotcha. So, so going back to that, I mean, once you get your brand up, you get your blog up, you have your .com, and you're blogging consistently, and you're blogging about what people want to read about, and you're being influential. So then, how do you reach out? Is there a way for you to reach out to the companies, I guess, instead of waiting for the companies to come to you?
Yeah, you can. If you see like press releases, a lot of times there's a media contact. So the savvy bloggers will reach out to this contact and say, for example, hey, I love your product. I would love to write about it on my blog. If you're interested, here's my audience. Here are my page views. Here's the average age. And here are some samples of blog posts that I've written in the past. And let's work together. And brands oftentimes love when you do that, because you're saving them the trouble of having to go out and find you. Instead, you find them. And if you've already said that you love their product, then it's really an authentic sort of endorsement that you're doing for a particular product.
So if you're a writer, can you give, because I can just see their minds going, like, I can do this, I can write, but what are some tips you have for actually doing the kind of writing that's attractive to these brands?
Sure. So I would say my number one tip is making sure that you write in an authentic voice. Like, write what speaks to your heart. And then write consistently. So as I mentioned, you want to write at least 2 or 3 times a week. And also, it's very important that you not only network online, but you network at real live events and build your audience, because you don't want to overlook the fact that your audience can be other influential bloggers as well. And they'll rally around you and support you. And so when you're posting, like, for example, I'm here in New York City on a trip for a brand that I work with, and they've invited me to check out all the latest toys that are happening or that will be releasing this summer. And so I'm meeting a lot of bloggers here that I've either known online or I have met before at other blogging events.
And aren't you about to do something special, some kind of trip because of your blogging?
Yes. So I am going to Haiti. I am half Haitian, so Haiti is very important to me. So I'm going to Haiti with a group of bloggers it's called Heart of Haiti, which is a program through Macy's, the department store. Mm-hmm. And so what that does is it helps to raise awareness to the different artisans in Haiti that have, very good artistic talents and are selling their products through Macy's. And all the profits for the products from Macy's go back to the artisans and to their communities, so it builds sustainability in their communities instead of just, providing monetary assistance.
Fascinating. Very good. So tell us how we can find out more information about you, the Niche Parenting Conference, and also your trip to Haiti, and how we can help.
Sure. So on Twitter, I am Justice Jonesy, which is a play off of my former days as a lawyer mom. And my website is justicejonesy.com/blog. And the Niche Parent Conference, our website is thenichemommy.com. because as I mentioned, I also have a couple hundred bloggers that I connect with brands, and then you can find out all the information about the conference, which will be held in Florida this September. And if you want to find out more about what we're doing in Haiti, you can go to Macy's/Heart of Haiti and find out all the different things that we're planning. And we're also going to be, of course, writing about our trip on our own blogs. And the trip takes place May 23rd through the 28th. And we're really excited about this year and the things that we're going to be doing in Haiti.
Very good.
Yep.
Got a lot up here, Miss Nadia.
Yeah.
Very, very good. We're proud of you.
Thank you.
So we will definitely support you and check out your blogs.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks for having me.
You are more than welcome. And thank you for joining us for another edition of Mama's Gone Wild. I'm Nikki Woods.
I'm Mary Boyce. Stay wild.